In 2026, America celebrates 250 years, but in September 1777, nobody knew there would be an America at all. They didn't know who would win, they didn't know who would even survive. I came to the Paoli Battlefield looking for ghosts. Instead, I found a mystery, a single name that meant absolutely nothing to me at the time: Enoch. What happened next sent me down a path I never expected. Because sometimes the strangest discoveries aren't about the dead. They're about the people history almost forgot. Welcome to Haunted by Beauty. This is Haunted by Beauty, Ghost Stories and Makeup, and tonight I'm bringing you what I think is a Revolutionary War ghost. This is the look I'm going to go for. Sort of French, but the French were our allies in the war, so let's get started. So I went to the Paoli Battlefield in the hopes of making an episode. I have been there before. I've been on ghost tours there. I thought it would be a good place to go, hopefully get some footage and bring you a video. I had no idea what it was going to wind up turning into. So if you've never been to Paoli Battlefield, it's beautiful. It's a field. It's out in the open, grass, very quiet and lovely. You could probably drive by it and not ever know what it was if you didn't know the history. And I'm sure like a lot of Americans have not even heard of it. But when you start to learn about history, you'll learn that it was the site of the Paoli Massacre. Unless you know the story, you don't think about war, you don't think immediately about death, and you certainly don't think about one of the most terrifying nights in the Revolutionary War. Honestly, when I went there, that wasn't even what I was thinking about. I just was thinking about getting footage. And I definitely wasn't thinking about a man named Enoch. If you had asked me that morning, like, Enoch, who's Enoch? What does that have to do with anything? I would have had no idea. And yet, somehow, that's where the story begins. Sip a ghost cup. Cheers. While we were there, we got a lot of words on our obulus, which like says different words. Like a lot of them didn't make sense. We got grandfather, we got highwayman, we even got my name, which I was shocked about. We did get a lot of names, but one name did stick out, and that was Enoch. And when we got Enoch and where we were when we got his name, he felt different to me. Like, it's hard to describe. I wasn't sure who he was. Was he American? Was he British? Was he a soldier, a farmer? Did he own land? Or was it just a random thing that the ovulus was spitting out? I had no idea at the time. I probably should have just let it go and just kept the footage I had and not thought more about it. But I couldn't because I'm nosy and I'm a researcher and I want to bring you good stories. What I didn't know was that Enoch was going to lead me away from ghosts right into history. So I started digging online. I wasn't expecting much. Maybe spend like 20 minutes searching and like come away empty and that would be it. But that's not what happened. And the more that I dug, the more interesting it got. I actually found an Enoch and his name was Enoch Jones. And I'm not trying to say that the guy that I found in the research was the person that came through on the ovulus, but you'll see from the footage, it was very interesting, the interaction that I had with this Enoch and what I was able to find in my research. And as I continued researching, I found references connecting Enoch Jones's family to Tredyffrin and the Paoli area, and this was during the Revolutionary period. I found references to farming, to orchards, to cider making, and I also found the land connected to troop movements. One source even put Cornwallis's headquarters associated with Enoch Jones's property. Now, suddenly, I wasn't even thinking about like ghosts, wasn't thinking about the Revolutionary War, I wasn't thinking about generals. I started thinking about like the regular people who were alive during that time. And like I said, like the farmers and even taverns, and I'll talk a little bit about taverns when we get a little bit down the line. But what I kept coming back to was how like these regular people were just stuck in the middle of this war that they had no control over. Because that's what we forget. We know how the story ends, They were living it. They had no idea what was going to happen. We already know how the story ends. We know America survives, and we know that the United States will be celebrating its 250th anniversary. But the people living through September 1777 had no clue about that. They didn't know what was even coming next. Now, before we go any further, I think I should explain what did happen in Paoli, because before the investigation, like, I was there once. I remember some of the story about it, but I don't know much about the Revolutionary War. I could probably tell you, like, Valley Forge was a battle, maybe Yorktown, but I didn't know anything else. I even forgot about the fact that we had even been there before until I was trying to figure out places to go to investigate. So I'm going to tell you that in September 1777, things were not going well for Americans. Washington's army had been defeated at Brandywine, British troops were moving toward Philadelphia, and General Anthony Wayne was camped near Paoli. Now, General Howe sent out spies to try to figure out where Wayne's troops were located. And the spies found out that they were close to the Paoli Tavern. And they even took the blacksmith from the Paoli Tavern and forced them to take them to where they thought the encampment was. What happened next is still remembered by many as the Paoli Massacre. When Howe and his men found out where the American troops were, they planned a surprise night attack. Howe told his British troops to take the flints out of their muskets so there would be no accidental gunfire to set off their position and alert the Americans. That means they were going in bayonets only. A bayonet attack. Imagine that. It's the middle of the night. You're camped out. Some of the men may have been asleep and they thought they were relatively safe. And then suddenly there are soldiers in the camp. Chaos. People are screaming and running. You're trying to figure out what's going on while also trying to survive. There's confusion and chaos everywhere. People are trying to get away. People are trying to run into the woods. Some accounts say that Howe did not provide any quarter, which means he took no prisoners, basically. They were chasing men into the woods and everybody was getting bayoneted. That is debated by some because they did in fact take prisoners, but that's a story for another day. The story that I'm talking about is the one where the men were running away in terror, being chased by the bayonet-wielding enemy in the dark. I don't know about you, but that to me is not about military tactics or history. It's just, all I can think about is how scared they must have been. Have you ever had a nightmare where you or your family is under attack and you're trying to hide? And that hopeless feeling, that must have been what they were feeling, and that's so scary and sad. And just standing in that field, at first all I was thinking about was trying to get evidence, but then it turned into really thinking about that and how horrific it must have been. But not only the soldiers themselves, but the families and the people who lived around there, the people who owned the land, the ordinary folks who just woke up one morning and there was history right there at their door, and they didn't know what was going to happen. We do, but they didn't. And with that in mind, I'm going to take you to the scene of the Paoli Massacre and introduce you to Enoch. Okay, we're here at the bridge in the Paoli Battlefield area. And already our EMFs are going off. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us? If so, we have these items that you can come near and affect.
Violet.
Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us? My name's Susan, and I come here respectfully, and we would like to communicate with you if possible. Were you here on September 20th, 1777?
druid.
I know you're not a druid. There are no druids here. Were you a part of the battle that took place on September 20th, 1777? Bored? Wow, we're sorry if you're bored. Is there any way you can communicate with us? Thank you. Were you part of the British troops? Were you part of the American troops?
Helpful.
Helpful. We would like to just talk with you if that's possible. Do you remember that night? Were you surprised by the attack, or were you an attacker?
Accepting.
Were you a young soldier? Thank you. Were you a young soldier?
Ambler.
Ambler. No, were you from Ambler? Were you from the Ambler area?
September.
Yes, the battle was in September. September 20th. Do you remember it? May I ask your name? Can you tell us your name? Is there more than one of you here?
Too many.
Too many? There are too many of you?
Grandparent.
You were a grandparent? Were you an older gentleman? Are you with your grandchildren now? There's just someone jogging by.
Captain.
You were a captain? Were you a captain in your regiment? So you were a grandparent and a captain, is that correct? Can you tell us your name? Can you ring the bell? Would you?
A flame.
A flame. Yes, there were flames. Yes, there was fire. Yes, there was. Were you caught in the fire? Were you caught in the fire? Were you asleep during the battle, or were you surprise attacked? One of the people that was surprise attacked? Can you see us? Cavalry. Were you part of the cavalry? You were a captain in the cavalry, is that correct?
July.
It'll be July in 1 month. Do you like it when people come here and try to talk with you? Are you at rest up in the memorial, up in the field?
Descendant.
Your descendants are you saying you have living descendants? Well, it's really lighting up. Are your living descendants near here? Do they live near here? Did you have, well, if you were a grandfather, you had children, correct? Are you with your children right now? Is it hard for you to communicate with us?
Murder.
Murderer. Is there a murderer near here? Was there a murder near here? I'll have to look that up. I'm sorry to hear that.
Respected.
The person who was murdered was respected? Are you here with us? Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can you tell us your name? Are you standing over near the bridge? Or are you standing right near us? You're over by the bridge? Can people see you ever? Can we see you? Can you show us yourself? Do you ever get lonely? Or are you with others? You're with others? Oh, I'm glad. I hope you are. I hope you're not lonely. Do you stay in this spot? Or do you move around? So you're saying you get to move around or no? Where do you go? Do you go to other parts of the field? Are you able to see your militia mates?
Yes, alright.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you see that deer? Hello. Hi dear. Do you like the wildlife that are here? Oh, he's so close. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, that's a piece of bread.
We don't got no bread, buddy. Do you have bread where you are? Would you like us to come visit you again? May we? Do you like this music that's playing? Turn it up a little. Were you a Yankee? Or were you a redcoat? Were you a Yankee? Or a Hessian? Were the Hessians in that?
I think the Haitians were in that as well.
Are you still here, sir? Can you go near that baby doll head? I know it looks spooky, but it won't hurt you.
I want to talk about you.
I want to talk.
Highwayman.
Okay, we got that earlier. Highwayman. Is there a highwayman spirit around here that robbed people on the roads? Are you the highwayman? And earlier it said murderer, so I know highwaymen sometimes murdered people. I hope that's not you. Oh, are you the highwayman? Is there more than one person here? Is there a highwayman and a soldier here? I guess those things aren't necessarily like mutually exclusive. I guess you could have been both. I guess you could be like a mercenary. Are you aware that the United States that withdrawn? Are you aware that America, we call it United States, and Britain are allies now? We're actually coming up. This is the 250th anniversary of the America's independence in July. Yeah. There's going to be celebrations and things like that. Are you happy that that's going to be celebrated?
Enoch.
Enoch. Is your name Enoch? That's a biblical name. That's your name? Enoch is your name? Okay. I will look that up. Can you tell us your last name through here? Enoch? We're very pleased to meet you, sir. Thank you. Were you caught in the fire, Enoch? Francesca. Was that your wife? Just to confirm, your name is Enoch? Wow, okay. Thank you, sir. Are there many others with you?
Susan.
Yes, that's my name. That's my name, Susan. If we came back to this spot, would you be able to talk with us again? Or would you be willing to talk with us again?
Attention.
We would love to give you attention, if that's what you would like.
Spectre.
Spectre. Yes, that's what we're here looking for. Can you show us yourself? Can you appear on that bridge? Are there any British soldiers here? I think you should know that we're allies now. Probably empathy. Yes, we have very much a lot of empathy for you and what you went through. And we're grateful for your service. Today is June 6th. It's also the anniversary of a very big battle that Britain and the United States waged together to win against evil. It was called D-Day.
Apple's going off.
The capitol's going off. Are you aware of those types of things? Do you know? Thief. Do you know when those things happen in history? Today's a very important day in history. That if you were American or if you were British, you can be proud of it. It's very nice talking with you. It feels very peaceful here. Do you feel peaceful?
Kind of.
Do you feel peaceful here? Can you ring the bell if you do? Enoch, are you still here? Thank you. Thank you. Does that mean you feel peaceful? I hope you feel peaceful. Is there anything else that we should know about you? Can you share anything more? Can you try to show yourself? Or can you knock one of these things over? You can knock them right over. I don't mind.
Cat ball's bumping around.
Try to push the ball. Can you try to push that ball? Or can you, well, I mean, I asked it to knock something, and technically, if you bumped that and it's lighting up, did you, wow.
King.
You bumped it to make it go off? Thank you. That's a lot of energy. That's appreciated. Enoch, you're very friendly. We appreciate you talking with us very much. Enoch, are you still here? Enoch, would you like us to come back?
Curiosity.
Yes, we're very curious about you. We would like to learn more about you. The balls are going off again. Well, some people could say that the bell ringing sets the ball off, but that ball's going off by itself. Well, there goes the bell. Thank you for ringing that.
Cassius.
Cassius?
Cassius. Yeah. I won't be able to see it over there. Bro. Wrong war, bro.
I'm sure they like the music.
Do you like this song even though it's not part of your era? And Tech Guy is not playing the right music?
Technically, it could be anybody. Might not from the Revolutionary War.
Hush now. It's very peaceful here with the birds. We had a deer. That was nice to see.
Imagination.
Imagination. We may need to leave soon. Although this was very pleasant speaking with you. Enoch, I think you were probably a very nice person. Were you a nice person? Well, even if you weren't a nice person, it doesn't matter because where you are now, Bargeman. Enoch, can you hit the bell one more time for us, please? Or hit the ball?
I can hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Stupid. Lame. Enoch doesn't appreciate your jokes.
You're not like this. You're not like this so much.
Enoch, did you like that joke? I don't know what that is. Eugene. Thank you for your time. Enoch, do you have anything else you want to tell us? I will ask if you could not follow us, please. This is a lovely spot. I would ask you if you could stay here and not follow us. Is that okay? Thank you, Enoch. Thank you, all the others who may be here who maybe couldn't come through.
Purpose.
Our purpose is to try to talk with you and to listen. Thank you for your time. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. I'm back. This is the finished look. What do you think about Enoch? Do you think he was a soldier? Do you think he was like a farm owner or a land owner? Mirror. If he was a soldier, was he scared that night? Was he in the attack? Did he know what was happening? Because if the Enoch I found is Enoch Jones, then he's not some famous general. When we talk about the American Revolution, we talk about generals. We talk about Washington and Wayne and Cornwallis and the big guys. And most people weren't famous at that time. They were just living their lives and trying to get by. And I think that's why I had such a hard time making this episode. I tried to make this once for like 2 hours. I tried to tape it and I just couldn't do it. And I couldn't figure out why. And I think it was because I was just like scared for the people that were there at that time and how terrified they must have been, just trying to live life. And it wasn't just a haunted battlefield anymore. It was more. And it was a place where real people lived and people who had no idea what was coming. And again, they were people who didn't know how the story ended, but we do. And I would just say, like, think of people like Enoch. And especially as we're coming up to the 250th anniversary, remember how close we almost came to not even having a country. Until next time, thank you, my beauties, for tuning in. I'm excited to spend time with you in the next episode. Stay haunted and stay beautiful.